Today I'm going to share with you how to create a Twitter header for your profile. Hi, I am PixelPia. If you follow me on my main channel, PixelPia, yesterday I uploaded a video about 5 steps to improve your Twitter profile. One of those steps is to have an updated Twitter header. So today we are going to create one in Canva, of course. So creating a Twitter header, we start by going to create a design and we search for Twitter. As you see, there are different things we can create for Twitter. We are going to choose Twitter header today, which is the right format, 1500 by 500 pixels. And when you open that, you have, of course, a lot of templates you can use as a starting point. But we are gonna start by opening the Twitter header I just created for my profile on Twitter today. And this is how it looks. One of the things I talked about was that half of your profile photo will cover up this area. So it's really important that you don't put any important information there. To help you with that, I have created this. This is a very simple template. It just has a circle covering the area where we can't put any important information. Today I will show you how you can use this template to create your own header. And in the description of this video I will have a link where you can download this template and use it yourself. So let's start creating. The first thing I want to do is add the background photo I used. And since I have created this today, I have them all here in photos recently used. So we're starting with the background. I right click on it and click replace background. I then double click and move it as far up as I can and click outside the picture. And here you see, if I delete this part here now, there is nothing important behind this little half circle. So I'm good on that. Then I used this computer frame. It's a cutout. This is in the Pro version. If you want to try the Pro version, I have a link to that in the description as well. So I'm placing this here. And since I have the Pro version, I can go down to logos here, where I have my logo already. If you don't have that, you can always upload your own photo by go to uploads and upload media. Another Pro feature I'm going to use for this is background remover. So I chose my image and I go to background remover. Before I click apply, I'm going to use this anchor and minimize the empty space a little bit. And then I click apply. Now I'm going to place it and make it bigger so it sits somewhere where I want it to be. Something like that. I'm now going to go up to the top here and click duplicate. I just drag the second picture to the side a little bit. Go back to the first one. Up at top I go to position and click backward. So now my photo is behind the laptop screen. I drag this anchor in a little bit because I don't want it to stick out beside the laptop here. And now I just drag the other photo and place it exactly on top. If it's hard for you to see, you can lower the transparency of this one to see that you are in the right spot. Once again, I mark it and I have to make it a little smaller there so I don't stick out outside of the frame. But my head should be, I just go up to the 3 dots and hit B in front of the computer frame. Now I'm peeking out through the computer. One more thing is in photos. I chose this photo to be the background of my image. So I drag this. If the size isn't the right one, you just drag the corners and make sure it's over the lines of the laptop, and then we go to position and click backwards until it's behind everything. If you want, you can add shadows on this. Let's quickly go in and add a shadow, a glow maybe. I also put a frame up here. Let's find this frame here. Once again, I used my background remover. I resize it. Let me first group all these together. I just hold down my mouse button and drag over until all pictures are chosen, and I group them. Now I can move this as one unit, and I can make it a little smaller if I want to. So now I have room to put my frame up here. Next step is to go to add a heading, and I wrote internet and social media tutorials, and I'm gonna change the color to white, move it up here. I put a little something behind it, so I go to elements, recently used, and I used this one. This is a pro one, but there are several free ones too. I drag it up so it's behind the text, and I lower the transparency so it just looks like a little smudge. So now it is pretty much done. Now what you have to do is to download your image so you can upload it on Twitter. Before you do that, what we need to do is to take this circle here and delete it. Download it as a PNG, and let's take a quick look how it looks on my profile here. Here you see my profile picture cover up this area. While we're here, if I hit edit profile, I can change my photo here, upload a new header, and I can also change my profile picture. I hope this will help you create your Twitter header. In my next video, we're gonna take a look at some of the other Twitter templates you can use to spruce up your Twitter account. Hej då!